live. This is One for the Record. I'm Diana, and today is June 23rd, 2014. Here are your news updates for today. The Extinction Protocol 2012 and beyond. 7.9 hits Alaska's Aleutian Islands. 6.9 strikes Kermadec Islands. Volcanoes are waking up in the Aleutians. The most activity seen in 26 years. Oh, there was also a tsunami warning for that area. Okay, also, Reunion Island volcano wakes up after 4 years, major eruption. Also, Ebola getting out of control, outbreak hitting Africa is worst yet. Also, Lake Tahoe region rattled by 5 quakes. Region long overdue for 7 magnitude quake. So heads up, be prepared out there by Lake Tahoe, Reno area. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's see. The Watchers watching the world. Again, they talk about the magnitude 7.9 earthquake. I also attached some videos that you're going to watch. You probably see, you're already watching them probably right now. Tsunami warning issued. Also, my face itches when I get close to my laptop. 3 very strong shallow earthquakes struck off Kermadec Island, New Zealand. Also, something's on me. Food prices are rising in America. Heads up! Food prices are rising in America. Researchers predict food shortages followed by mass riots. Also, mysterious magic island appears on Saturn moon. Wow, there's a magic island out there on Saturn's moon. Also, study finds association between maternal exposure to agricultural pesticides. Alrighty then, moving on. E&E News, Energy News. Where did it go? U.S. Canada. TV. Check this out. U.S. Canada. TV. 8 times more babies than usual born without brain near U.S. nuclear site. Much higher rate than anywhere else in country. It, quote, "It's scary. The cause is such a mystery." CNN. Experts speak out over failure of officials to conduct proper investigation. Quote, "The lamest excuse I've ever heard." That's a quote. Wow. Why don't they just say what it is? It's the radiation. Probably tritium and everything else leaking over there. Wow. Not good. Not very good at all. Alrighty then. Let's get rid of that. And there's Max in the background somewhere. He's behind there, jumping around. Max, what are you doing? What are you what are you doing down there? Alright. Also, let's see what we got here. Let's do some shout outs. Shout out to Jesse Ventura. I hope you take care of the problem with that Truth TV in my channel. Alright, also, shout out to Foxy Mary Jane. Wow. Let's go up here. What else we got here? Irish Temper 58. Yo-Yo 57. A shout out to... Where is it? Right here. Stop tearing up the window. Let's see if we can move this. A shout out to Azuru Ludu Van Maskim. Asaruludu Banmaskim. Asaruludu Van Maskim. Shout out to you. What else? Who else do we have? I love my commentators here. Mega Triumph 1. Heads up. Shout out to you. Who else do we have? Checks and Balance 89. Hey, shout out to you. That's cool. These are all people's names of channels, so you might want to check these people out. Go to their channel too. The Hulk, I'm Your Hero. THEHULK. Then there's a space. IMURHERO. Cool. The Hulk, I'm Your Hero. Heads up. Heads up. Also a shout out to Adam Ant. 2 words. Right on. Right on. Adam Ant commented on here. He's also showing some kind of flight thing he's doing. He sent a video. Cat, stop tearing things up! Please. Wow. A lot going on. Alrighty then. So, it is 1 day down. 4 to go before the weekend. Please, please be safe. Be prepared for earthquakes. Big uptake in earthquakes. Very bad. So I want everyone to be safe, especially on the West Coast. Alrighty then. It's been very hot here in Central Florida. Alrighty then. Cat just fell off the cat tree. Oh, I guess she's playing with the other cat. Be nice. Alright. Alrighty then. Be safe. Be prepared for anything. And I'll see you on the flip side tomorrow. And if I see any good videos, I guess I do save some time by attaching them. And just letting them roll just how they are. Alrighty then. Just take care and be prepared for anything. Alrighty then.
My ongoing investigation of the recently closed San Onofre nuclear plant demonstrates the importance of congressional oversight, which the NRC cannot and must not obstruct. Just this week, NRC personnel attempted to restrict my staff's review of records that I requested related to the ongoing San Onofre investigation. They told my staff they could be searched to ensure that they hadn't taken any documents. Let me be clear. No form of agency intimidation or obstruction will be tolerated in this committee's investigation. I don't care who's asking for the information. Action will be taken if you do not reverse your policy. Another concern Chair, so we'll ask you to stay around until we finish the business on the floor. Today, the Environment and Public Works Committee is holding its 8th oversight hearing on the Nuclear Regulatory Commission since the earthquake, tsunami, and nuclear meltdown in Japan in March 2011. The consequences of the terrible events in Fukushima, Japan, have spurred us to rethink how to ensure safety at the 100 nuclear reactors currently operating in America. In October 2011, the NRC created a task force to review such safety problems, and that task force made 12 recommendations to help prevent a similar disaster at nuclear facilities in the United States. Since Fukushima, the NRC has issued orders that include enhancing safety measures when plants lose electrical power and increasing the reliability of venting systems that reduce the likelihood of explosions. However, there are problems with the pace of implementation of NRC's new orders. For example, the NRC approved industry's request for a 6-month delay in updating these evaluations for reactors in the central and eastern U.S. The NRC gave reactors in the western U.S., where seismic risks are greater, even more time to complete their seismic evaluation and safety upgrades. Earthquakes do not wait until the nuclear industry and the NRC is ready to deal with these threats. And families who live near nuclear facilities, and I have a number of them, should not have to wait one additional day for needed safety enhancements at nuclear reactors. This is a key point for the Diablo Canyon nuclear facility near San Luis Obispo in California. Scientists discovered a new fault that is just offshore from the Diablo Canyon plant. Government experts inside and outside of the NRC believe this fault represents a threat to this facility. Serious questions have been raised regarding whether this facility meets NRC's license requirements, given the wealth of new information regarding seismic hazards at the site. We intend to continue our thorough oversight of these matters, which brings me to an issue that affects this committee's ability to accomplish its important constitutional oversight role. The NRC has recently made a unilateral and disturbing change to its policies on providing information to Congress. The NRC's previous policy provided documents to members of Congress serving on committees with NRC oversight authority, and to members requesting information about nuclear facilities in their states or districts. Without notifying our committee, and I believe acting outside the NRC's authority, the Commission issued a new policy with substantial hurdles and delays that could even be used to withhold information entirely from the chairs and the ranking members of oversight committees. Now, a lot of you took the pledge and said you would respond with the information we asked for, and personally, I was shocked at the way you handled this issue. The new policy allows the NRC to broadly deny information to individual members of Congress, even when the information is related to matters affecting their home states, be it in Oklahoma, Louisiana, California, or anywhere else. We also learned the NRC polled many other agencies and found its new policy was more restrictive than any other agency surveyed. Congress's authority and responsibility to conduct oversight is grounded in the Constitution. Yes, the NRC is a, quote, independent agency, unquote, which means it's independent from the executive branch, but it is not independent from congressional oversight. My ongoing investigation of the recently closed San Onofre nuclear plant demonstrates the importance of congressional oversight, which the NRC cannot and must not obstruct. Just this week, NRC personnel attempted to restrict my staff's review of records that I requested related to the ongoing San Onofre investigation. They told my staff they could be searched to ensure that they hadn't taken any documents. Let me be clear. No form of agency intimidation or obstruction will be tolerated in this committee's investigation. I don't care who's asking for the information. Action will be taken if you do not reverse your policy. Another concern I have is this committee's efforts to schedule oversight hearings have been consistently impeded by claims that the NRC commissioners are unavailable due to foreign travel. An initial review of travel records for those commissioners who make such information public reveals 100 days of foreign travel by these commissioners since 2010. 100 days of foreign travel. I intend to request a complete accounting of each commissioner's foreign travel since the date of their confirmation. And I look forward to hearing more about this issue. But it's interesting because I've been criticized for not doing enough oversight. It's pretty hard to do oversight when people are consistently on foreign travel. So I do plan to continue very active oversight on the NRC. And I have many questions, and I hope we can get to them. I want to tell my colleagues